Hi Libra, welcome to your weekly reading for November 29th to December 5th. So as I'm tuning into your energy here, it feels like there's a desire for some passion in your life. I feel like that the energy just immediately went to you really looking for something or really desiring or wanting to bring or ignite is the word that I'm hearing, is ignite a sense of passion into your life. And that could be within a relationship, within just, I'm hearing like a lust for life. Like maybe you want to go on an adventure, you want to do something different, you kind of want to get out and break out of some stagnancy. It could also be bringing some passion into your career, into your interests, or finding something you're passionate about. But it kind of feels like there's this desire to really want to, bring some fire into where you are. You are worth it. Beautiful. And it also kind of feels like you're being bold and brave. You're being bold and brave and expressing and communicating, even if it's just to yourself. It feels like you're being more courageous in expressing what you really want. So it could, that could be in a relationship. It could also be within your career. There's a level of honesty that's coming in here for you. And it feels like you're taking a risk. You're taking a chance on yourself. You're taking a chance in putting out there and really using your throat chakra. The throat chakra is coming in pretty strongly for a lot of signs this week. So I feel like this would be a good chakra to clear, cleanse, and work with this week. It's also sometimes working even with the color blue. The color of the throat chakra can be helpful as well to help open that up, or doing vocal exercises. Even if you're not like a singer, you don't have to be. Just opening up that center is really may help to kind of express and get in tune also with what it is that you're wanting and what is it that you're desiring. Because it feels like there's this itch, or there's this urge or want for something to bring some kind of fire, or also to really kind of be more bold in expressing what you want to other people as well, or just kind of putting it out into the universe. Maybe something that you've always held back, like you haven't been able to, or you felt shy or felt a little bit like, no, I can't say that, or I can't admit that, or I can't really express that I want that. So I kind of feel like you're being a bit more adventurous here and expressing yourself. So this is very interesting. Okay. Express yourself, Libra. Go into your weekly tarot here. It does feel like there's something stuck though. So clearing out your energy is going to be helpful. Maybe clearing like the 7 chakras, that kind of thing, cleansing your aura. That's what I'm hearing. Okay, what do we have coming up for Libra for the week of November 29th to December 5th? King of Swords. Yeah, it feels like you're being very assertive, very to the point. There's like a boldness to you this week. Almost like cutting out the, like you're not beating around the bush. You're just being a little bit more honest, and you're being very straightforward and, being assertive. It's like you're exerting yourself here. And we have the Ace of Cups, which is a renewal. And I feel like by doing that, it's like you're getting what you want. You're getting an opportunity to feel renewed, or something will come for you that really makes you happy. And it's like a wish fulfilled. I think by expressing and being honest and clear about what it is that you're wanting will bring you what you're wanting, and it will kind of help you to feel really joyous and happy with what comes your way. Because it's almost as if this is with another person or with other people, it's like they don't know what you want unless you say it, unless you ask for it. Almost as if you're wanting something, but you just wanted other people to know what you want without you saying anything. So it almost kind of feels like you're taking it into your own hands now and just saying, well, this is just what I want. And people are like, oh, okay, well, I didn't know that that's what you wanted. So here you go. Is kind of what it feels like. I mean, I know it's not that simple, but in a general sense. That's what it feels like. Okay, what do we have for the middle of the week here? I know they're saying clarify. Okay, let's clarify the King of Swords and Ace of Cups for Libra. Yeah, wow, beautiful. Look at this, 8 of Wands. So coming in fast. So offers coming in fast. It's almost like just your wishes are being fulfilled. That energy starts coming towards you, and all you had to do is just open yourself up to it. You have to vocalize it, say it, express it. And it's like the minute you do, there's some really beautiful opportunities or things that, or doors opening, or even communication. And so I'm seeing that if some of you, for example, are looking for a specific type of job or a specific type of line of work, it's like, well, okay, so what kind of work would you want to do? What would make you happy? What would, and it's like you're thinking about it, and you are tuning into, if I could do anything, or if I could pick anything, it would be this. And so just saying that or proclaiming it or even writing it down or trying to manifest it will just open up that door. It will start to, the energy will start to flow. So that what seems like is, it's almost like you're learning this trick, like you're learning this thing that you can do. And when you do it, things come to you is almost what it kind of feels like. It's almost like you were in your own way, like you're getting in your own way by not vocalizing or being honest. And then we have the Page of Pentacles, which is a new beginning in building something for yourself. So it does kind of feel like you guys are going on a new path here with your career. I really felt like passion and hobbies and interests and or like passion projects is going to be something that comes up here for you, Libra. And I also feel like it may be something that you used to explore more in the year of 2022, and it actually may lead to something. So something that you start now will start to unexpectedly, or maybe expectedly, kind of feels unexpected though, unexpectedly flourish into something that you didn't see coming. So for example, you could just have, a 9 to 5, and then you decide you want to paint, and you're just painting for yourself. And then you keep painting and you start painting different things. And then you really start to develop a sense of style, and it really takes you somewhere without even really meaning to. And then before you know it, you're an artist and you're a painter and you're making money off of your work. So it kind of feels like that kind of energy, but it feels like right now you're just starting. You're exploring some interests or maybe some hidden talents that you have, or a skill or an interest that you didn't know you had. And I think it all comes from this desire to want to find something to be passionate about, kind of spice things up for yourself in your life. So that's what I'm kind of feeling here. Okay. What else do you need to know about Page of Pentacles for Libra? But your energy feels clear, like very determined, very, you know what you want. You kind of know what direction you want to go in, or at least what kind of direction you want to go in, if not exactly knowing what you want, because that could be the direction that you want to go in, that you want to figure out what you want. That in itself is something to explore. Yeah, see, look at this. It's something that you're learning, something that you're starting out has a potential. That's the Ace of Pentacles. It's the potential or the possibility of something solid, something stable, something to build upon that has a lot of potential for monetary wealth, for abundance, for something new here to grow. And it kind of feels like it's unexpected, something you didn't expect would become something like you're starting some kind of hobby. And I love that we have the High Priestess here, because that is you following your intuition. You're following your inner guidance. You're following your heart, your soul. And I like that with your Worth It card, in terms of the High Priestess, it feels like, it's about believing that something could happen for you, or something is possible for you, is what I'm seeing with the High Priestess. Like, why not you? Especially if we do something that's more creative, like want to be an artist or a singer or an actor or a model or whatever it is. It's, sometimes those types of careers or those types of paths, a lot of us tend to talk ourselves out of, because we think, oh, well, no one gets that. No one becomes successful from that, something like that, because it's so risky. But, it's almost as if there's this message here of, well, right now it doesn't have to be that. It could just be something you enjoy. But also at the same time, don't completely rule it out either, because why not you, right? Like why not? So believing in yourself and believing that there are things that are possible for you, And it's like why can't that road be open for you? You know? Okay. 2 of Wands. So making a choice, making a decision, kind of choosing between. I feel like there's something just different that you want to do here with the 2 of Wands. I'm really drawn to her red dress. And it feels like it's something that you're wanting to take a chance on or take a risk is what I'm seeing. So there's some boldness here that's coming in for you. And there's something that you want to almost, I really keep feeling just adventure and doing something different, taking a risk. So that's the energy that I'm picking up on here. But it could also be something that you're worried about, or something that you're kind of not really too sure on, but you feel the pull, you feel some kind of urge, but you're not really. It's almost like your mind and your heart are almost battling with each other. Your heart is wanting something, but your mind's like, no, what are you doing? I don't think so. And this is why we have the 9 of Swords, because it's like you're being pulled in a direction that you don't even understand, almost is what it kind of feels like. And you're worried about, what could come out of it. You're worried about all the things that might change if you change courses, or if you choose something else, or if you choose something different. So it feels like there is also something within you that is starting to fall away. Something that's not really resonating with you anymore. And that could be really causing you to, get lost in your thoughts or really overthink things. It kind of feels like you're overthinking something. And you could be projecting too far into the future as well, or, being stuck in the past, maybe being stuck in past things that have happened and making sure that they don't repeat again. So it feels like you're trying to control these changes with your mind. Like you're trying to rationalize and think through all of these different things with your mind, but it almost kind of feels like it's not working, because this is not something that the mind has any part in. It almost kind of feels like this is a soul mission. This is a soul thing. And the mind's not going to make sense out of it. It's going to try, because that's how we try to control things, especially when things are changing. But it's almost like, and I think there's this stuck energy. It's like, no matter how much you try to rationalize it or come at it from a practical standpoint, there's still something that doesn't sit right, because it's your soul that's leading the way and your heart that's leading the way, rather than your ego. And then we have the Fool card and the Knight of Cups, which is beautiful. So the Fool card is taking a risk, taking a chance, going out on a limb and doing something different. Sometimes it's just not really knowing what is ahead of us, but doing it anyways. And being a bit kind of careless, but not really. It's almost like you kind of have to be a bit. You have to be a bit, kind of ignore a little bit of the practical cautionary signs in order to go ahead on a new path. But I feel like you're going to do it. And the Knight of Cups is really interesting here, because this is something where it kind of reminds me of this Ace of Cups. It's like a renewal, trying to come back to life, trying to bring something to life, trying to ignite the heart. And I feel like you're doing this for yourself, Libra. I feel like you're bringing this into your life. And it's almost like there's no stopping you. Like it's something you just have to do. That's what I'm feeling here. I'm going to pick 2 more clarifying cards here. So one for the 8 of Wands. What else do we need to know about the 8 of Wands? What kind of opportunities are coming towards Libra? Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so beautiful. We have the 10 of Cups. You're going to be really happy. There's something that's coming in for you that's going to make you really happy. And I feel like it's just not your... It's like you're just cutting through all of the excuses that you used to make for why you shouldn't do something. And now that you're doing it, the world is opening up for you, and you get all this joy and happiness and abundance. It's amazing. Okay. The High Priestess. This is a really positive reading. Yeah. So something... Again, okay, so 8 of Pentacles to me is working hard, but it's not just working hard for the sake of working hard. I always see it as a card of being able to do something that you really, really enjoy, something that you love to do, something that you're good at, something that, yes, it's hard work, but because you love it, because there's passion behind it, it doesn't really feel like work. And not only is that there, but it's also an opportunity that brings in a lot of money. It's something that brings in stability for yourself. So this is really beautiful. I really feel like you might discover something about yourself, something that you can do, something that you're able to bring out of yourself and contribute to the world. And it's something that feels like it's divinely guided. And it almost kind of feels like it's beyond your own understanding or your control. It's just like you're being led to the right thing and you're allowing yourself to take those chances. There's a lot of red here. So this is all about, I feel like the two main chakras that are being ignited for you this week is the root chakra and the throat chakra. So throat chakra is expression, and the root chakra is it's a very grounding. It's our center for grounding ourselves, but it's also where we bring up that passion, that energy, and sometimes we can also associate it with how we can follow the right path in order to create I'm hearing the word a wholesome, sustainable life for ourselves, where we can provide for ourselves. A healthy root chakra helps us to generate wealth and abundance for ourselves. It helps us it provides for us on a physical realm in the material world. So this is really beautiful, really good opportunities for abundance coming in too as well. I think that there's just something here about kind of getting out of your head and not needing to overthink or overanalyze what's happening and just allow things to happen the way they are. And then we have the star card at the bottom of the deck, which is wishes come true. This could also be something that you've just always wished that you could do, or something you've always wanted. And I feel like something is really coming towards you, some wish being granted, or and I kind of feel like it's happening in a way that you didn't expect. It could be that you were putting out a wish or something that you were wanting, and you were kind of picturing in what way it would show up or what kind of things you would need to do in order for it to manifest. But in reality, it's happening in a different way, in a different form. So there is a strong message here about getting out of your head and letting go of expectations of how you think something is going to show up. So really, really beautiful. I love this reading. Okay. Let's do a guidance card for this week of November 29th to December 5th for Libra. Guidance message for Libra for November 29th to December 5th. Something about the water. I heard go by the water. And I feel like that's only going to apply for some of you. I don't feel like that's going to resonate with all of you. But something about water, something about the water inspiring some of you. Beautiful. Spirit heals. With this card, what I heard was healing past wounds around what you feel like you're able to do or not. So maybe in the past, some of you might have, grew up in a home or grew up in certain situations where you there was like a lot of self-limiting beliefs instilled in you, or, people telling you like you can't do something. And I feel like you're overcoming that. I feel like you're getting past that, and you are choosing to, again, believe that you're worth it. Believe that something could happen for you too. Believe that, why not you, right? Like, why not you? And, like, what are you lacking compared to anybody else? Nothing, it's not there. It's an illusion. It's what we choose to believe, that because it keeps us safe, so we can protect ourselves from rejection and disappointment. And I kind of feel like you're tossing all that to the side, and you're going to choose to believe in yourself and invest in yourself. Yeah, because with the spirit heals, it feels like there's some conditioning that caused a wounding, that really limited how we saw ourselves. And it's not that it really was real. It's just that it's because what we believed that what was possible for us is what we accepted, or what kind of came in for us. But now that we're choosing to believe in something else and throw away the old patterns or those old conditionings, we are learning to embrace or embody and learn how to embody a different type of teaching or a different type of conditioning. And that is bringing in these beautiful opportunities, the 10 of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Star card, the Ace of Cups, like just a lot of wishes come true. And the courage also to become the fool, the courage to step out and take risks, and the courage to believe that we're worth it. Yeah. Okay, what is a challenge for Libra this week? What is in Libra's challenge position this week for November 29th to December 5th? I'm seeing family. So maybe some of you are just, having to deal with going against something that is different from your family. Maybe this is where you learned some of these self-limiting beliefs. And so I feel like that those triggers or those memories or those, like you're pushing through some resistance, and it's coming up for you, and it's like, a rock or like this something that's calcified, and you're slowly chipping away at it. You're melting it away. You're working through it, and it will go away. It's like as we work through it, we start to dismantle a lot of that. And so sometimes you may go through these periods where you're not confident or you start doubting it again. And so it will kind of go in as an ebb and flow, but don't let that confuse you into believing that something is not happening for you. Because that's what I'm sensing with the poised card, is you may teeter in and out of this confidence. 1 second, you're super hyped up, you're super adventurous, you're passionate, you're believing in yourself, you're doing great, you're confident. And the next second, it's like, oh my God, what was I thinking? I can't believe, why would I think that about myself? Who am I kidding? Who am I? All this kind of stuff. So just let that teetering in and out, that ebb and flow, let it be there, but don't let it convince you that changes aren't happening, that the good stuff is not coming in for you. Hold on to what you do want to believe in. Which one feels better to you? One might be comfortable because it's what you know, but the other one feels truly better for you, and it feels inspiring, and it feels like you can go somewhere with it. So stick with that. Even if it's something new, something that's not completely solidified into your programming, the more you focus your energy into that, the more it will. The other one will start to lose its hold or its power over you, and the other one will start to take its place. So the more energy we give that, the more energy we give the empowering thoughts, the ones that believe that we are worth it, the ones that believe that things can happen for us, and that we can follow our passion and make a living from it, and that our wishes can come true. All of that wonderful, beautiful stuff that we want for our life, when we start to feed that, that will grow and that will become stronger. So that's the message that I'm picking up on here with the poised. Okay, what can we look forward to? Oh my gosh, gorgeous. Yeah, so we have the Fates. So this is what, and I got chills when I put this card down. Okay, so with the Fates card, there is something, it's almost like you're stepping into your destiny. You're stepping into what is meant for you. So trust it. Everything is interlinked and everything is connected is always the message that I pick up on with the Fates card here. There's a divine plan. There's a divine order. Everything needed to happen in the way that it needed to happen. There were no mistakes. There were no wrong turns, and you were right on time is the word I'm hearing. And then you also have no place like home. I really feel like you're coming home to yourself. I feel like you've completed a cycle. You've completed lessons that you needed to learn, and you're coming home to yourself. Now it's time, I'm hearing from Spirit, now it's time for you to really express and put out into the world all the things that you have embodied up until now. Who are you now? What have you become? Who have you become? And who do you want to be? What do you want to put out there? What do you want to contribute to the world? I feel like you're coming out of a place of learning lessons. I mean, not that we're not going to learn any more lessons, but it feels like the past brought with it, like it was almost like we're in school, right? We're in school, we're learning and learning and learning. And then, now it's almost like, okay, now what do you want to put out? You've learned what you needed to learn, and you're ready. You're ready to put yourself out there. You're ready to start growing something, starting to build something. And it's because you are discovering this light within you. You're tapping in, tuning in to your true passion, to what really resonates with you or what you're called here to do. There's a soul calling. And that's why we can't rationalize it with the mind. That's why it doesn't make sense to the mind. It is something that is coming from deeper within you, and you're following that. It's almost as if you have no choice, is what it kind of feels like. You don't feel like you really have a choice. You're just being guided and led there. So allowing ourselves to explore that and to gently allow ourselves that to unravel or to unfold is going to lead us to some really beautiful paths. So this is really beautiful. I love this reading for you. Libra, I think you're onto something really amazing, and I'm excited to see what the month of December has in store for you as well as 2022. So if this reading resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it helps me to grow the channel and also to tune into your energies better. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you for next week. Bye, Libra.